Hello, cool girl.
后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪。而又是为什么人年少时一定要让深爱的人受伤？在这相似的深夜里，你是否一样也在紧紧追悔感伤？如果当时我们能不那么倔强，现在也不那么遗憾。你都如何回忆我？带着笑或是很沉默。这些年来，有没有人能让你不寂寞？后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。你都如何回忆我？带着笑或是很沉默。这些年来，有没有人能让你不寂寞？后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。永远不会再重来，有一个男孩爱。
哎，答应该有声音了。诶，现在有听到这么说，打字光。Hello, so can you hear me? Okay, can you hear my voice? Hello. Okay, so can you hear me? 那我们要不要再等5点开始怎么样？那等5点吧，要不现在晚人少好多了。重新那个看来艾特一下其他人，然后要不然再重新等一下5点。Okay, so wait a few minutes. Okay, so sorry to happen this. 现在开始吗？Okay, so let's continue to today's seminar. Okay, so hello everyone. So thank you for coming to my live room. So I'm Spoto CCIE tutor. So welcome to join me today. So everyone is welcome to enter our live broadcast room. So now let's come to today's seminar. Okay, so today our live broadcast room will explain the technical point about higher order solution for layer 2 loops, MSTP. Okay, so have you know MSTP? Okay, so have you know MSTP? We know spanning tree has many types. STP, RSTP, Cisco has PVST, and Rapid PVST. So today we will introduce the MSTP for everyone. So if you miss last time, so don't miss it again this time, because EI Lab will test MSTP. So let's watch the screen and let me tell you more about it in detail and offer unprecedented products with huge discount. So don't miss it. So don't forget to like and follow our social media like Facebook and YouTube for more updates. Okay. So do you know CCIE certification? So anyone knows can also comment below. I saw some friends want to get CCIE, but CCIE has many tricks. Yeah, hello everyone. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I just tested the voice is no, but we don't know what's the happen. Okay, so let's begin the seminar. Okay, so have you know the CCIE? So I see some friends want to get CCIE certification, but Cisco has many CCIE track, EI Lab, security, or DC. So which track do you want to pursue? Okay, so you can leave your comment below. So as you can see from the screen, here is the timeline of today's schedule. I will discuss Cisco CCIE Lab exam overview and analyze higher order solution for layer 2 loops, MSTP for you, and how to prepare for CCIE Lab exam. Of course, test-taking techniques will be included, so don't miss it. Stay tuned and join. Okay, so this webinar is worth $199. Now you can learn it free, but it's exclusive for Spoto learners. So let's start. Okay, so this is my CCIE number. I belong to Spoto Gold Instructor. I'm proficient in Cisco and Huawei DataCam technology 5 years of experience in after-sale technical support from manufacturer, and 2 years of project management. So in my CCIE journey, I achieved CCIE certification in just 2 months. But several students can achieve CCIE certification just 1 month. So if you want to get CCIE certification, you must follow my standards. Okay, so thank you everyone. Okay. So let's move to the CCIE overview. So before the introduction, I would like to let you see our CCIE holders' latest past report. So 2,300 plus IE from Spoto. The success story you can repeat. So do you want to be CCIE expert like them? Okay, so yes. Let's get the CCIE certified with Spoto before 2024. Okay, so now let's unlock the passing secret one by one. Okay, so I will make a brief introduction of CCIE first. So the Cisco Certified Internet Work Expert credential is one of the most prestigious networking certifications in the world issued by Cisco, and it is meant to identify top network engineer expert. So employer see CCIE as one of the most influential networking certifications a network engineer can have. So with CCIE, you can take your place as a technical leader. Technology areas include enterprise infrastructure, data center, service provider, enterprise wireless, security, and collaboration. So which CCIE check do you want to get? Okay, so maybe several friends want to get enterprise infrastructure. Yes. Certainly, it's very important in network career. But several friends want to get security CCIE. So which CCIE track do you want to get? Okay, so I want to ask Mara. So Mara, so do you want to get CCIE certification? Okay. And Johnston, so which CCIE, so do you want to get CCIE? Do you want to become CCIE expert like me? Okay, because I am CCIE expert, I have CCIE enterprise infrastructure. Okay, so which CCIE check do you want to get? So you can leave a comment below. Okay, so maybe if you want to get, maybe some friends want to get data center, like these friends, they get DC, okay, and the wireless. So maybe different people have different CCIE check pursue, okay. So no matter which CCIE check pursue, I must tell you, CCIE certification is very useful for your career, network career. So if you're keen, I will suggest you to get CCIE certification. Okay, so let's see the CCIE series, if you get CCIE certification, how much salary you will get? Okay, so CCIE is widely considered the industry highest level IT certification program, so commonly referred as the Decade of Networking. So, however, do you know the CCIE salary? So let's see the CCIE average salary in the USA in 2023 for an example. So you can see This is the average CCIE salary in the USA, and you can see from the right chart. We can find there are huge gaps for salary between certified and non-certified professionals. So people with CCIE certified earns almost 20% than the non-certified. So you can get the idea of why CCIE is so popular. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think many of you want to get CCIE certified due to this higher salary, but the question is how to get the CCIE, right? So it is a difficult exam by yourself. So don't worry, I will try my best to help you to get a CCIE certification. Okay, so we also see the CCIE job titles. So the entry-level job titles in the industry for Cisco certified internet work expert include network engineer, network architecture, and Cisco engineer, and so on. The mid and senior level designation for CCIE certified professional include Cisco consultant, senior security engineer, and system engineer. So any offer for CCIE? Yeah, you want to get CCIE? Okay, yeah. Well, okay, we must offer CCIE for you. Okay, yeah. It will have great deal today. So we know EI enterprise infrastructure is the foundation. Is the foundation of the network engineer. So I want to know this friend. So have you took part in the CCIE version 1.0? Okay. So have you took part in the CCIE version 1.0? Okay, so we know Cisco has changed the CCIE lab. So now the version is version 1.1. Okay, so have you took part in this version before? Okay, so let's continue. So also we can see the pay scale. The salary for different job titles varies based on years of experience. So if you have large experience, so your salary will higher. Okay, so countries countries will have gaps. So, but it can be ensured that there are huge potentials for CCIE certification holders and great salary enhancement for CCIE networking professionals. So if you have the energy, I highly encourage you to hurry up and learn the CCIE. Okay, so now let's go to the next part. How to obtain the CCIE certified. So how to obtain the CCIE certificate. So you need to pass one core exam and one practical lab exam. So let's move to the CCIE exam overview first. So CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure Certification validates your skills with complex enterprise infrastructure solutions. So to get CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure Certified, you have to pass two exams. One is the CCIE written exam, and this exam tests the candidate knowledge of implementing core enterprise network engineer, including virtualization, infrastructure, network assurance, security, and automation. So if you want to get the CCIE, so have you passed the written exam. Okay, so have you passed the written exam? Okay, so if you haven't passed this exam, you must learn this part first. And the second exam is the CCIE hands-on lab exam, so covering enterprise networks through the entire network life cycle, from designing and deploying to operating and optimizing. So let's move to the lab part. So as you know, the CCIE lab has updated to version 1.1. So this exam is 8 hours total, with the first module is design being 3 hours, and the second is DOO. Okay, it has 5 hours. So candidates will be tested on varying technologies and solutions listed in the exam topics throughout both modules. So alright, we have talked about lots of CCIE lab exam overview. So now let's go to the next part. Let's go deep into the key point today: higher order solution for Layer 2 loops MSTP. Okay, so let's go to the MSTP. Okay, so if we want to learn MSTP, we must know the STP and the RSTP. So we know the background. You can see this picture. So this is switch 3 and the switch 1 and the switch 2. So switch 3 is the access switch. It is the access switch. It connect the VLAN 2 and the VLAN 3 terminal using two links to connect the switch 1 and the switch 2. And all links allow VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 to pass. So we can set switch 1 as the gateway. It is the gateway below VLAN 2 of the terminal in VLAN 2, and we set the switch 2 as the gateway of the terminal in VLAN 3. So we hope that the terminal in VLAN 2 and the VLAN 3 will use different links to corresponding gateway. So we want to achieve VLAN 2 through this link to switch 1 and VLAN 3 through this link to switch 2. Okay, but we know the problem is if there is only one spanning tree in the network, assuming that the port connects the switch 3, this port will be blocked. The data of VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 can only pass through this link. Okay, VLAN 3 can only through these two links to switch 2. So and the traffic load balance cannot be achieved. Okay, so this is the first disadvantage of STP and the RSTP. And the second problem is we can see that this switch is the access switch connect the terminal, and the switch 2 and the switch 1 and the switch 2 are aggregation switch. We set switch 1 as the gateway of VLAN 2, and this is belong to VLAN 3 gateway. So, and we allow to VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 pass through all links. But after running a single spanning tree, the loop is broken. And the data of VLAN 2 VLAN 3 goes directly through the switch 1. So the question is, since the link between switch 3 and switch 2 is broken, if this port is broken, the path for valence 3 data to reach the gateway, if the valence 3 reach the gateway switch 2, they must through the switch 1 to switch 2. Okay, so the best path must valence 3 through this link to switch 2. Okay, so it will result in the terminal path. Okay, so as shown in the figure, after calculation, two spanning trees are finally generated. So you can see MSTP is the spanning tree protocol defined in IEEE 802.1s, so it can quickly coverage and provide multiple redundant paths for data forwarding, achieve load balance for valence data during the data forwarding process, and MSTP can map one of or more valence to an instance and then calculate spanning tree based on the instance. So valence map to the same instance share the spanning tree. So as shown in the figure, after calculation, two spanning trees are finally generated. The spanning tree corresponding to instance 1. Instance 1 uses the switch 1 as a root bridge, and forward packet from valence 1 to valence 10. Switch 1 is root bridge, forward valence 1 and valence 10, and the spanning tree corresponding to instance 2. Instance 2 use switch 2 as a root bridge, and its forward patch of valence 11 to valence 20. So patch of different valence are forwarding along different paths to achieve load balance. But we should know spanning tree doesn't run based on valence, it's based on instance. Okay, MSTP runs based on instance. So we can see the practical case of MSTP in EI lab. Okay, so MSTP requirement in EI lab, we can know this example. So how Cisco will test our students. So this switch must run MSTP switch 101, 102, and 110. It's run MSTP with 3 instances, including the default instance. So associate valence 1001 and 2000 in instance 1, and these belong to instance 2. We know the default. So who know the default instance? Who know what the default instance? Okay, we know the default instance is. Okay, so do you know the default instance? The default instance is 0. Okay, do you know? The default instance is 0. Okay, so we need to create instance 1 and instance 2, and we need to binding the instance and the valence. Okay, so switch 101, this switch must be root bridge, the instance and the default instance. Default instance we know the 0. And switch 102 must be the root for instance 2. Okay, so if you see the CCIE lab requirement, how will I answer it? Okay, how will I answer it? Do you think it's easy or difficult? I think if you master the principle of MSTP, this requirement is very simple for you. Okay. So can you know how to solve this problem? Okay, so we can see the solution. Okay, hi, hello. Okay, so so you just ask the CCIE. So you can learn the requirement first. This requirement is in our CCIE lab. So it's test our MSTP knowledge. So if you know the MSTP principles, you must know the answer. Okay, so you can see we must so first we need to know the spanning. We must specify the spanning tree mode, and we need to enter spanning tree NST configuration. We need to configure the name and the revision and the binding valence and the instance. Okay, and also we need to configure switch 101 as the root belong to instance 0 and instance 1, and also we need to configure switch 2 as the instance as switch 102 belong to instance 2 switch. This switch must be root belong to instance 2. Okay. DC. Okay, DC is stable. So if you want to get DC, we will provide offer for everyone. Okay. So these are all about our MSTP. So it's very simple for our CCIE students. So next, I will introduce the CCIE EI Lab version 1.1 topology. So what I want to share with you today is the topic that everyone is most concerned about. This CCIE EI Lab version 1.1. Version 1.1 topology. So this is the topology of EI Lab version 1.1. Okay. So this topology is basically the same as the version 1.0. So let's briefly look at some of the requirements of the EI Lab. Okay, is CCIE stable? So with CCIE check, you want to know the CCIE, right? CCIE. Okay. So do you want to know the EI situation? Okay. So if you want to know more CCIE lab, you can see this requirement. It's belong to our CCIE. Okay. Okay, CCIE lab. Yeah. CCIE lab. We are updating. So maybe it will need several times. Yeah, we are updating now, and we are test the. We need to we are updating, and the tutor we are updating now. So you need to wait a few times. We need to ensure the correction. So we will public, and we will release. So you can see the requirement first. It's all about our CCIE version 1.1. Okay, so you can know this. You can see this part is about the configure the valence. Okay, so the first part it's about our valence. Switch 101, 102, and 110. But I want to know this friend. So have you took part in the version 1.0? Okay. Have you took part in the version 1.0? So I must tell you, the CCIE version 1.1. Point 1 is basically the same as the version 1.0. So if you haven't took part in the version 1.1, you need to learn this first. Okay, so let's see the requirement about our CCIE version 1.1. So this part about our valence, you can see it's switch 110 and 101 and 102. We need to configure the valence, and it's about our switch 601, 610 and 601. It's in our branch 3. This belong to branch 3. This belong to HQ, DC, branch 3, branch 4, and branch 1, branch 2. And this is service provider 1. And this part belong to our IA. This belong to our programming. So we can see this part is very simple. It just require student to configure valence, chunk, and so on. Okay, we can now let's see the next part. Layer 2 technical in HQ. So we can see this part related to Ether channel and and STP. So you can see the protocol must support a separate instance for each valence. Okay, so this part we need to configure the rapid PBST. Okay, and the protocol must support only 3 possible states. So all access port must immediately translation to forwarding state up or link up, and they must still participate in STP. Okay, and the switch 101 must be root bridge for valence, for these 2 valence, and the switch 102 must be the secondary user loss. We need to use the lowest possible priority value to achieve this. So we know the lowest possible priority is 0. Okay, yeah. So switch 101 and 102 must ignore superior BPDO for other switches at headquarters. So we need to configure root protection. Yeah, while superior BPDO are received, traffic mustn't forward on the receiving port. Okay. So so first time to do CCIE. You want to play in June. Okay, so you can book a seat about CCIE Island, but if you want to pay, you need to contact me. I will give advice. I will test your practical quality. Do you know? So if you can book the seat first, but I won't suggest you pay. If you want to pay, you must contact a tutor, and we will test your practical quality. If you pass my test, you can pay the seat. Okay. So DC change on April. So any offer? Okay. You don't worry about the DC. You can see we have DC pass report. Okay. This now friend, you can see we have the DC is stable for our Spoto students. We have the passing report about our DC. Okay, so DC is stable for Spoto, so you don't worry about it. If you want to get DC, you can choose Spoto. How can I register our survey? Okay, so you can contact our admin. You can contact our admin. And we can also share some demo for CCIE lab for you. Okay. So let's continue to next part. So it's about our first hop redundancy protocol in HQ. So we know. Okay, so you can see, use the protocol that sends hello message by using multicast address of this multicast address and support up to 4096 group. So we know that we have VRRP, okay, VRRP and HSRP, right, and GLBP. So which protocol belong this requirement? Okay, group members for each VLAN must match the respective VLAN ID. Okay, and switch 101 must be active and have a priority of 10 above the default. Okay, switch 102 must be a standby and have the default priority. Both first hop gateway switches must transition to active if their priority becomes super rare, and both first hop gateway switches must generate ARP for VLAN by using the MAC address of their respective interface. DHCP requests received by both first hop gateway switches must have the circuit identifier added automatically to the message. So it's about our DHCP option 82. Okay, so these are all requirements about our. These are all real requirements about our CCIE lab version 1.1. So do you think it's difficult or easy? Do you think this requirement easy or difficult? Okay, so based on the above DO requirement, have you discovered? In fact, there is not much difference in routine switching between the old and new EI-lab. So if you have took part in the CCIE, if you have took part in the old CCIE EI-lab, you will find it's very similar to our old version. Okay. So also you can see this is the design question, so you can test by yourself. Okay. Okay, so if you want to get the latest CCIE lab version 1.1 demo, so please type lab demo in the comment room. So if you want to get a demo about routing switching and the design, you can type lab demo in the comment room. So how many of you want to get an updated lab demo? Okay, so easy, yeah, I think this requirement is easy, but I must tell you, SDN is not easy as before, okay, because Cisco has stated that SDN will have much change, okay, so SDN will become more difficult than before. Okay, CCIE demo. Okay, yeah. If you want to get demo, you can contact our admin. We will send the updated demo for you about CCIE lab. Okay. Okay. So if you want, I know this Neil want to get the DC. If you want DC demo, you can also get contact our admin to get latest demo. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mala, it's no problem. So if you want to get, you can contact our admin or you can join our study group, and we will share the updated demo for everyone. Okay. So now let's continue. So let's continue. Okay. So if you want to get more demo or material, you can join our study group and contact our admin to get free demo. Okay, yeah. Okay, no problem. Okay, yeah. So part 3 is how to prepare for CCIE EI Lab and the CCIE Lab Service Package. So we have talked lots about CCIE EI exam topics and the technique on preparing for the CCIE EI Lab. I think you must wonder how to pass the CCIE Lab exam in less time. Also, if you want to boost salary, it is the best time to choose the Spoto CCIE Lab package, which can help you pass in 3 months. So now let's show you the passing secret with Spoto step by step and our EI Lab service package. Okay, wow, I see so many friends want to get CCIE. Okay, so Johnston, so which CCIE check do you want to get? Okay, so which CCIE check do you want to get? CCIE, okay. I remember you want to know the CCIE lab before, right? Okay, yeah, okay. So if you want to lab demo, you can tell us which CCIE check demo you want to get. EI or DC or security. Okay, so you can told our admin. So let's continue to talk about the passing secret. So first, CCIE has 2 modules, including design and the DOO. So design is very simple for our students because we have complete information to provide our students. So this part won't focus on the introduction. We mainly look at the DOO. Spoto has clear practice standards for students. For example, it's recommended to complete DOO within 3.5 hours before recommending students to take the exam. So I must tell you, if you want to take part in the CCIE EI Lab exam, you must complete DOO within 3 to 3.5 hours. So if you can't reach the standard, I won't suggest you to take part in the exam. Okay, thank you. So if you have joined our group, you can contact our admin to get the latest demo. Okay. How many regs, by the way, is enough to practice? Okay, I will introduce the reg hours. So I must tell you, Spoto regs in Spoto is very sufficient. You can compare Spoto with another vendor. You will know the benefit from Spoto. And I must tell you, tutor in Spoto is very responsible for each student. But you need to trust us, and you need to trust us. It is very important. Okay, So if you can't reach this standard, I won't suggest you to take part in the exam. But several students won't take my advice. Okay, so if you want to get CCIE certification, we are strict with your study. Okay, so So you can see this is our rack. So you don't worry about our rack practice environment. It's very sufficient and flexible. You can flexibly arrange your spare time to practice through the cloud. The most important thing is that our practice environment is basically the same as the examination room. So don't worry about your practice difficulties. We have already made study arrangement for you. Okay, so these drugs are in China and in American, so you don't worry about our rack resources. And our practice environment will separate routing, switching, SDN, and programming. You don't. It won't consume your local computer. You can practice routing switch, SDN through our Spoto rack. Okay. No. Okay. So you won't install any software in your lab. Okay. So if you can through Spoto racks. Okay. So you don't worry about this. It won't consume your local computer. Okay, and you can see this is the SDN practice interface. So this is the complete practice environment through the routing, switching, and SDN, which is 99% identical to a test room. So you can play your own timetable and adapt to a test room environment for practice in advance. And when you meet the exam standards, we will help review your practice process to ensure the quality of your practice. So the overall practice environment is very sufficient, is very convenient, and the main environment is almost the same as the test room. So here I would like to briefly introduce our service process and what you can get if you choose our Spoto CCIE lab training course. First, we provide one-to-one tutor service at a VIP level and distribute lab material, and all the study material are the same as the exam content. We will provide a rack solution for rack access, and if you encounter any problem and difficulties during the practice, we will help you. So you don't worry this. And also we will arrange for you to test the quality of practice at each stage. To confirm whether you meet test standards. When you complete stage 1, we will test your quality. If you pass the test, we will help you to enter stage 2. But if you can't pass the test, you must practice the stage 1. Okay. So also we will arrange the sprint plan for you, matters needing attention in the exam. So we will make sure pass the CCIE in one pass in the exam. Okay, so you can see this is the service package from the CCIE lab version 1.1. So it's including material, workbook, and solution, and the related use guide. Okay, and you can see this is rack. We will provide a physical rack, SDN, SD1, and the virtual rack. We use this rack to practice routing and switching. I must tell you, in other institutions, they won't provide the routing and switching rack for you. It's only provide this rack for you, and the hours not 100 hours. It's only 60 hours. It's really, and routing switching, they also want to provide racks, but in Spoto It's no limit for you. You can practice anytime and anywhere. Okay, in other institutions, we know that they require students to install EVNG in their computer, but it will consume their computer. So in Spoto, we will provide the rack for you, so no need to consume your local computer, and you can practice anytime, anywhere. So many students will choose our Spoto. Okay, and I must tell you, our tutor from CCIE lab is very responsible for our students. So if you can trust me, you must follow our standards. We are stricted with your practice, but you need to put a lot of effort for yourself. It's really important for you to get a CCIE certification. If you want to work hard, it's impossible to pass CCIE certification. Okay, so also we will provide tutor service and the latest lab exam feedback. I must emphasize for you, this part is very important. It's all from our CCI students' feedback. So if you have learned this feedback from our students, it will help you to avoid many difficulties in the exam. Okay, so it's really useful for our students, and we also send you before you took part in the exam. Okay, so these are all our CCIE lab service package. So if you want to get CCIE certification, I would suggest you to choose Spoto. So you can trust me. Okay, so these are about our study plan for exam preparation. So this study plan for everyone to pass the exam at one time. So as the CCIE lab have two modules, so we deliver the lab service and the material in stage. These are about routing, switching, SDA, SD1 and programming. Routing and switching, you can practice through our rack. It needs 3 to 4 weeks. No need to consume your local computer, and 99% of the same pre-configured environment as the testing room, and stage 2 SDA and SD1. Okay, so you can also practice through our physical racks. And the programming is very simple. And last is design. Design includes multiple choice and the drag and the drop question. You just recite question and the answer is enough. Okay. You are currently preparing for CCIE lab. Okay. So have you booked the CCIE seat? Okay, have you booked CCIE seat? The current CCIE version 1.1 are updating. So the expert, the tutor for CCIE is updating the solution. We must ensure the correction for CCIE. So you need wait a few time. Okay. So have you booked the CCIE EI seat? So okay. So if you book the seat but don't pay, if you want to pay, you must contact your tutor because we need to. Because I just told told you, we need to test our quality. If you don't pass my test, I won't suggest you to take partying. Okay, but you must follow our standards. Okay, yeah, your friend passed the exam with Spoto. Okay, so your friend choose the CCIE lab. Okay, so is he choose the CCIE or any CCIE check? Okay, so I must tell you, if you can follow our standards, if you can follow our tutor standards, you will hope to. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. So these are all my preparation tips for our students. First, you should familiarize yourself with and understand the lab topology and the requirement, and understand the provisioning environment for each stage, and practice the lab content in modules. Okay, lab topology, data analyze. Okay, and summarize and the communication. Summarize the weak point, and summarize the fault and the progress you encounter, and share troubleshooting idea with tutor, and improve proficiency. Completely practice lab version without referring to a solution to improve your proficiency and accuracy. And last is quality inspection. So I just emphasize this. If you want to learn next stage, we must test your quality. You must test our quality, but you should know if you don't pass the test. If you don't pass my test, I don't suggest you to practice next stage. Okay. Okay, so you can see these are all our comments from our students. The solution and new solution match exactly. Design and DOO were exactly the same. All the question and the same. The solution is stable. So solution is correct. So now we need to ensure the correction of CCIE lab version 1.1. We will release the CCIE solution. Okay. So we are updating, but we need a few time. We need to test the correction of the version 1.1. Okay. Yeah, we are updating now. We are updating now. If we can release it, we will inform you. Okay, but if you want to prepare the CCIE version 1.1, you need to prepare the old version routing and switching, because the routing switching is basically as the version 1.0. Can you know? So have you took part in the version 1.1? Have you took part in the version 1.0? So if you haven't took part in the version 1.0, I would suggest you to learn this first, because the routing switching is basically the same as the old version. Okay. So now let's come to the CCIE sale price. Okay, so if you want to boost salary and build a brand new career, it is the best time to choose Spoto CCIE lab package, so which can help you pass in 3 months. So in today's lab sale, you can enjoy a lower price than usual. So the original price is $2,000. So now the CCIE lab service only need $1,400. You can save $600. So please check a link on the comment room in the live chat section to enjoy my exclusive offer for you. Okay, so you can order now. It's really the lowest price. So friends who like lunch, hurry up because this price won't be offered after 24 hours. It will return to $2,000. So we know the original price is $2,000. Several times the price will be $1,500. But in my live stream, we will give you the great deal. So the price is very cheap. It's very cheap for you to learn. Okay, to learn CCIE iLab. Okay, so if you want other CCIE check, you can security or DC service provider and the enterprise wireless. It only need $1,500. Okay, you can save $500. Okay, so you can buy this at a reasonable price for a security DC service provider and enterprise wireless. Okay, so it's only need $1,500. Okay, so I know you are almost certain that you can trust us. So if you can have other questions, so welcome to communicate with us. So you don't worry about our Spoto surveys and technicals. So we use professionalism and professionalism to win the trust from our students. Okay. So if you want to get a CCIE check, you can choose Spoto. Okay. So anyone, do you have any other questions? Okay, so if you have no further questions, today's webinar is coming to an end. So I hope my explanation on MSTP and the CCIE iLab preparation tips, as well as the Spoto CCIE service package, can help you know why to choose Spoto and why we can help you pass CCIE lab first. So let's get CCIE certified in 2024. So don't forget to follow me and see you next time. So bye bye.